Thursday night baseball from Coors Field in Denver. Start the road trip with the first of four between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Colorado Rockies. The Cards have rattled off 16 straight wins. Will they make it 17? Find out next. German Marquez gets the call for game one of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, it's not easy to bunch anything together against this guy. In his last three starts, he has a whip of under 1.10. So we may see some hit and run, we may see some bunting, and we may see some running, because if you want to lay around and try to get hits off this guy, that's not the right thing to do. One of the top pitchers in the game right now.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Therefore, it is Blackman, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting seconds.
Digging in will be Edmundo Sosa. Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. It's off the rocks and gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cardinals move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
Into the box, Demetrius Lewis, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First offering. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, I love stubborn pitchers. I love the fact that this guy keeps going to the well, but that's a dangerous location to keep missing it.
Pulled toward right center field. Blackman is there now, and he has it for the second out. Now at the plate is Tyler O'Neill. His home run total sits as the 8th best in the National League entering play.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Swing and a shot toward right center. A dive, but it's off his glove. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Previous history with German Marquez. He's picked up 14 hits in 32 at-bats. He's also hit 5 out of the park against him, so keep your eyes on this matchup. Here's the 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Daza gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. Home half of the first coming up at Coors Field, and the Redbirds have an early 1-0 advantage. Dakota Hudson, a right-hander out of Tennessee, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
And now in the box, Raimel Tapia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. With that, here's a look at the Rockies lineup card for this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Trevor Story is looking to turn it around right now. He's coming off a month where he really slumped at the plate. Didn't even pick up 15 hits. Maybe he breaks out here and we get to see the player that we all expect to see. I know the patience is wearing thin.
Into the box now, Jonathan Daza, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 2 home runs and 16 RBIs. Behind 0-2 now. Hudson is a guy that's able to keep the bat off the ball. That's kind of the name of the game for a pitcher, and as a starter, it really helps him work deep into games.
Matty V, one of the toughest parts about scoring runs is bunching 3 or 4 hits together an inning, and that's one of the things this guy does really well. He's tough to hit, and he's really tough to get 3 or 4 hits off of. That's one of the reasons why he's one of the better pitchers.
Throw.
Here's C.J. Cron now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 8 home runs and 30 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 once more. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. O'Neill looks up into the bleachers and gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman,
Brendan Rodgers bats next. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He comes in with 16 home runs on the season so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's out.
Nope. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the Rockies are able to knot things up thanks to this solo home run. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. Here's Nolan Arenado. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Hot shot on the ground is short. Story picks it up. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting seventh, the right fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Trevor Story. We get it, big-time power, but also adequate on the defensive side. Taking over after Troy Tulowitzki left couldn't be easy, and Trevor Story did a heck of a job.
And now here is Dylan Carlson. First at-bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. 0-1 the count. The pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he is in at second base with a one-out double. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most two-base hits this year. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category and, in fact, lead all of baseball as well. At the plate now, number 64, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. The 0-1. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And that's going to get the job done. It's a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, don't kid yourself. I know those were 2 bad swings, but he hits middle of the order for a reason. It only takes 1 swing.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
That brings in Tommy Edman as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Down the right field line. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. At the plate, Edmundo Sosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's a ball hit softly down to third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What a play. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-1 St. Louis. Bottom of the inning now, and Ryan McMahon digs in to bat next.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
Now the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That's the perfect answer after you've given up the lead in the previous inning. Put the tying run on second and get the momentum going back in your favor. Now we'll see if they can cash in.
First pitch coming. Here it is. High fly ball out to deep right field. And that is off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevor Story is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. McMahon on third. Diaz is at second with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0. From the belt, the pitch. Charlie Blackmon, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. And this one misses for ball 4, and now that'll load him up here with nobody out.
The right field.
First offering, Charlie Blackmon is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs in.
1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Fouled off. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. And he popped him up. Sosa will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting ninth. The left fielder.
So stepping in is Garrett Hampson, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
The way this guy at the plate gets down the line, contact is your friend in this situation. Tough to double him up. This middle infield.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Thursday Night Baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. So now here is Demetrius Lewis. He flew out in his last AB. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him, and it gives the Cardinals a 3-1 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Tyler O'Neill as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. A ball that's carrying. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. A solo homer off the bat of Tyler O'Neill, and that is 27 for him on the year. And the Cardinals open it up now. It's 4-1.
Wow, nothing more demoralizing than giving up 3 home runs in the first 3 innings of a game. There's having a guy's number, and then there's absolutely owning him. This could be the latter.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch as he'll take a look at ball 1. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 3, Dylan Carlson.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Carlson. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding into the plate next will be Raimel Tapia.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Lined into right, a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
In now, Jonathan Daza, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Daza is a guy that can really pick him up and put him down, if you will. He's a plus runner and really uses speed to his advantage in multiple ways on the field.
Yeah, and it works for him. It works for him in a lot of ways, like you said, Matty. Hits the ball on the ground. He has the potential to beat it out. I can't tell you what this does for an infield or an outfield defense to be put on their toes and have to make plays against this guy.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Tapia stands at first with 1 out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on. A tag, and he's out as he can't get back in time. So now into the box is number 64 as we begin the top of the fourth. First offering.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Yadier Molina is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Got him swinging in the dirt. Diaz recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Behind 0-2 now. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Rogers picks it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers.
The second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wind up and the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball. And
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ryan McMahon will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fouled away. 0-2 once more. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Elias Diaz.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Elias Diaz. Now here's the first offering.
Ball, that counts. At the ball.
Hey, after the double in his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, I know they say this is not the place you want to work up in the zone for fear of home runs going out of Coors Field. But I'll tell you what, maybe he's enticing some more swing and miss up there. Maybe going to work a little bit more north and south today.
Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1. So now we've got a battle on our hands.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They trail it 4-1. So now to the plate, Edmundo Sosa. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Sosa.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
There's a slogan is throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
To the plate now, Demetrius Lewis sent out to straightaway center field. Daza is right there, 1 down. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill.
He turned around that fastball and drove it out of the park in his previous at-bat, so there's got to be a good chance they mix it up right here on him and try and go off speed.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Paul Goldschmidt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that gets him on the mound. Great support from his infield, though, as that's the 3rd out. Weird way. 1 left for the Cardinals, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Genesis Cabrera will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 92, Genesis Cabrera.
First pitch on its way. Trevor Story is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Hello to those in attendance watching this stream.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
1-1.
Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat. Now here's the first offering.
Hey. You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, two.
And he fouls this one off. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Fouled off. He'll try again, 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Stepping in now, Raimel Tapia, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
2 takes and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Julian Fernandez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
85, Julian Fernandez.
Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Fernandez, a native of the Dominican Republic. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Arenado swings, and this one is crushed out to left field. Gone to lead off the inning. Nolan Arenado touches them all. Home run number 39 on the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Into the box now, Dylan Carlson batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And the Cards are going to wind up with extra bases again as they are on fire right now. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
64.
So now to the plate, number 64, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1-1.
Yep, 1-1.
From the belt, the pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he
Yep,
can't
it's
connect, so he
1-2.
finds himself down 1-2 now.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
Popped up. Carlson on at first, nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
Yadi Molina digging in now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Jordan Sheffield gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
The batter, number 19. Second base.
Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
And 2, here it is. A great pitch there, as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Now to bat, Edmundo Sosa singled last time up. First pitch on the way to the left side, but it's well foul. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Down the left field line and hard hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Demetrius Lewis, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jonathan Daza. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The pitch. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there. Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Here it comes, 2-0. Swung on, missed, 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed. Because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
And another foul ball. Daza aboard here at first with nobody out. And he struck him out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Into the box, Brendan Rodgers fouled away. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Next, here is Ryan McMahon. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Now here's the first offering.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
From the belt, the pitch. And he fouls this one off. 1 run, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Fouled off. Ready with another 0-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rockies strand. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Wackney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi?
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder Tyler O'Neill. Now the first pitch. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 0-2. A swing and a miss on the ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
To the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. Goldschmidt swings and hits this one very well out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another. It's a solo shot here for Paul Goldschmidt. Home run number 54 thus far, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
At the plate, Nolan Arenado, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2. 8 runs on 13 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. On the ground to third. McMahon fields it cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, #3.
Now at the plate here is Dylan Carlson. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And right away he chases a fastball. Not the best effort there, and it's strike one.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us with the traditional 7th inning.
But the Cards add on just a bit, courtesy of this solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Rockies 1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Elias Diaz.
Elias Diaz.
Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
And he fouls this one off. Here comes another 0-2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1, 2, 3. To the plate now is the designated hitter, number 64. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now here's the first offering. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
At the plate now, Yadier Molina. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he'll be trying to replicate that home run swing that he took back in inning number 6. Oh, and 1 the count to Molina. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Second baseman, Tommy Edman.
Into the box now, Tommy Edman. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
You know, it's funny. The first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Edmundo Sosa. And that one yanked just foul. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a
For the Rockies, the left fielder, number 1.
Jordan Hicks is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 12, Jordan Hicks.
From the stretch, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up, 1-1.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Look into Molina now. The 1-1 fouled off. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Raimel Tapia is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery. And it's another K. So back-to-back strikeout victims to start this relief outing.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Jonathan Daza. Pitch popped up, and Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, here is Demetrius Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number one.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Tyler O'Neill is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 1 out, nobody on. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Stepping in next, Paul Goldschmidt. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on its way. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the 2-3 go the Cardinals. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Now to the plate, C.J. Cron starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
This is foul right side. Ready on 0-2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Ryan McMahon is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Rogers, base runner at first with 1 out. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Up next for Colorado,
In now for Colorado, Elias Diaz struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
A runner on first with 2 away. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Left fielder looking up. Well, the track to the wall. Gone! This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this is what Coors Field is all about, right? You come here to see runs, and that's what you saw today.
I just like this lineup. They didn't worry. They were going to hit homers regardless, but there's so much green grass out here playing in Denver. You stay on the approach that you're going to stay in the big part of the field. Next thing you know, you're back spinning stuff out of the yard.
The 1-1 home. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see.
Throw to first. He'll be in time to record the final out, and the Cardinals will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 8-3 tonight. The St. Louis Cardinals launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Genesis Cabrera gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew.